Hello and welcome to Cargo Shots from the Stat Trade Times, powered by Group Concorde. Here's our pick of the best news shots that made the headlines this week.
Let's dive straight into the headlines. Worldwide Flight Services, or WFS for short, has increased its facility footprint at London's Heathrow Airport after a 30% growth in volumes in the past year. WFS has signed a 5-year lease on Building 578 in the airport's cargo area, boosting its warehouse and office space by a further 27,000 square feet. The additional building, due to commence operations in October, features 8 landside doors for cargo deliveries and collections and a 20-feet truck dock. Apart from caster deck storage for loaded pallets and containers, WFS also plans to install a 7,000 square feet area for ambient shipments and dedicated storage for temperature-controlled cargo requiring a 2 to 8 degrees Celsius environment. Once the new facility opens, WFS will increase its total cargo handling space at the airport to nearly 350,000 square feet. Cathay Pacific carried 100,714 tons of cargo in July 2022, down over 17% compared to July 2021 and a 41% decrease compared to the same period in 2019. The month's cargo revenue ton kilometers, or RFTKs, decreased 27.5% year-on-year and were down 42.6% compared to July 2019. The cargo load factor decreased 10.8 percentage points to 71%, while capacity measured in available cargo ton kilometers, or AFTKs, was down 16% year-on-year and down 49% compared to July 2019. In the first 7 months of 2022, tonnage decreased 7% against a 28% drop in capacity and a 34% decrease in RFTKs compared to the same period for 2021. Cathay Pacific Cargo has become one of the first carriers to emerge as a pioneer in 2 new milestones in the Cargo IQ Master Operating Plan, or MOP for short. The new milestones, freight out of warehouse control and freight into warehouse control, will bring more transparency to the overall shipment journey in the MOP and better measurement of ground handling performance in the handover between the ramp operating handlers and the cargo terminal, and vice versa, for imports as well as exports at the air waybill level. The milestones are now operational at the Cathay Pacific Cargo Terminal in Hong Kong, with a view for rollout across the network. These 2 new messaging standards in the end-to-end air freight shipment journey bring the total number of milestones in the MOP to 20. DHL Express, the world's leading international express service provider, has welcomed the arrival of its new Boeing 777 freighter at the Singapore Changi Airport. The freighter, which sports a dual DHL Singapore Airlines, or SIA livery, has a maximum capacity of 102 tons. SIA will operate it on routes to the United States of America via South Korea thrice weekly from August 2022. According to Robert Hislop, the Executive Vice President for Aviation, DHL Express, the global DHL Express aviation network, comprises a combination of owned and partner airlines, allowing them to respond to increasing customer demand with agility and flexibility. The new Boeing 777 freighter demonstrates DHL Express' ongoing effort to strengthen the DHL Express network and adjust flight routes as well as lower carbon emissions to achieve greener logistics. Sky Air Mobility has partnered up with the medical branch of Flipkart Internet called Flipkart Health to deliver pharmaceuticals by drone. The collaboration began with the launch of Beyond Visual Line of Sight, or BVLOS flights from the Flipkart Health warehouse in West Bengal's Baruipur to several Health Buddy OTC sites in Kolkata and the suburbs. This initiative will see up to 20 flights each day, each delivering a payload of up to 5 kg of medication from the warehouse to Health Buddy OTC locations around the region. The flight's maximum aerial distance will be 16 kilometers. The testing will continue until September 8 this year. The Brazilian carrier Azullinas Aéreas Brasileiras has awarded a full-service unit load device or ULD management agreement to Uniload Aviation Solutions, the market leader in outsourced ULD management, repair and digital services. Azul serves over 150 destinations worldwide and operates a fleet of more than 160 aircraft. Under the terms of the 4-year agreement, Uniload will supply digital containers and pallets in a hybrid ULD management model where the containers are dedicated to the airline's use and the pallets are provided from Uniload's shared asset pool for the highest efficiency and sustainability benefits. Sinhalaian has become the first company in the world to successfully produce synthesis gas, also known as syngas, on an industrial scale using only solar heat as an energy source. The Swiss solar fuel pioneer successfully demonstrated this on the multi-focus solar tower of the German Aerospace Center in Jülich. The firm stated that with this move, the last decisive technical milestone for the industrial production of carbon-neutral jet fuels has thus been reached. Sinhalaian has developed a solar thermal process for the production of synthetic fuels that does not require electricity by developing key technology for the manufacture of sustainable aviation fuel or SAF from renewable energy sources. Swiss and Lufthansa Group have concluded a strategic collaboration with Sinhalaian to bring its solar aviation fuel to market, with Swiss set to become the first airline in the world to use the sun-to-liquid fuel. And that's a wrap for this week's episode. This is your host Manjula Nair signing off and wishing you a great weekend ahead.
For the latest news on air freight, visit our website. Follow us on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and subscribe to our weekly newsletter. Give our YouTube channel a visit and subscribe to access our past webinars and virtual conferences and access exclusive one-on-one interviews with global logistics leaders. Thank you for tuning in to Cargo Shots by the Start Times, powered by Group Concorde. See you next week with a fresh roundup of cargo news makers.